Alright guys, so today I want to talk about 3 reasons to use the Robinhood app. Well, more specifically, 3 reasons I love to use the Robinhood app. And we're starting now. Guys, thank you so much for watching another video from Urban Lifestyle. My name is Eli, and this is your first time on this channel and you like to talk about precious metals, mindset, and assets. Make sure you start now by hitting that subscribe button, leaving a thumbs up, and also sharing this content if you see fit. And make sure you guys check out the description below if you guys want a free stock on Robinhood, alright? But let's get right into this, alright? So, what are the 3 reasons I love to use Robinhood? And number 1 is free stock trades. Yes, it's a brokerage app, so of course, free stock trades. Robinhood is one of the platforms that actually started this whole wave of free stock trading. Before Robinhood, it was like in between $3 to $5 or $10 even to actually purchase a stock on trading platforms. And Robinhood was like, hey, you know what? Listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you guys the opportunity to buy stocks and it's gonna be for free. There's no premium on it. So this took the whole way for millennials to actually start investing. Now, when it comes to investing, there's always a risk involved. You can buy a stock at whatever price it is, and if it goes down, you may lose some money, okay? All right, so real quick on how to buy a stock using the Robinhood app. Let's say I'm looking at Tesla real quick. I open up Tesla and I click trade on the bottom, and they have trading options and buy. Trading option is pretty much if I want to place a bet. If I believe that the stock is going up, I can place some bets here. And if I believe the stock is going down, I place my bets right there. Now let's go back to trade and just click buy. And of course you have market orders. You can pretty much choose whatever market order you want to buy. This is where you actually, if Tesla goes down at a certain price, you automatically buy in. And if it goes up or if it's around a certain price range, you can actually buy. But if you just want to buy it at market price, you just click market order. And let's say I want to get 25 shares. I click review. That's about $18,000. And then once I swipe up, my share is complete. My order is complete. But since the market is closed right now, it'll set it up to the next trading day. All right. But I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to buy 25 shares of Tesla at the moment. So that was just an example. Now, yes, free stock trade. Now, the second reason I love to use Robinhood is dividends on stocks. Now, dividends is when you buy a stock and the company's like, hey, since you're holding the stock, I'm going to pay you for holding this stock. And this is a great way to actually build some income. I've been on Robinhood for about, let's say, I don't know, like maybe going on 2 to 3 years, and I've been receiving dividends for a while now. So yes, this is the second reason. All right, so on Robinhood, when it comes to finding out if a stock have dividends, if it gives dividends, it's pretty much by actually checking out the company. Like if we look at Tesla here, we go down and we can see that right now, Tesla do not offer any dividend yields. You can see on the bottom right there, it has nothing next to it. But if we were to go out and let's go to a company, let's say Apple. All right, you go down and you see it pays almost a 1% dividend on the money you put in. So pretty much you get 0.9% yield every year for however much shares you have of Apple. Okay. And typically they pay around every 3 months. Now, of course, there are companies that actually pays dividends every month. Now, typically you'll find that with REIT accounts, real estate accounts and things like that. But yeah, but majority of the companies, they actually pay every 3 months. Now, I do want to say as a disclaimer, just because you have a dividend stock doesn't mean it's a safe bet. Because if the stock goes down, then the value of your portfolio goes down alongside with it. So I'll definitely say research the company, check to see their payout ratio as far as dividends, and make sure it's a valued company, something that you believe in. Don't just buy a stock because, hey, it gives out dividends. It doesn't make sense. Now, free stock trade alongside with dividend stocks is awesome. But the third reason, and I've been looking for this for a while. The third reason I like Robinhood is this new feature they just came out with is cash management. Cash management. You may be asking, what is cash management? It's a place where you get to manage your cash if you know what you're doing, okay? Now, what cash management on the Robinhood platform is, every time you have cash and you have money inside the Robinhood app and it's not being invested in stock or it's not going into Bitcoins as well, and that's another thing as well that's not on here, you can actually invest in cryptocurrency, which I do use that feature as well. But let's go back to the cash management. All the cash that you have that's not invested in Bitcoin, that's not invested into a stock, you actually get 1.8% on your money for the whole entire year. And they pay you that every month. And you can actually see it grow each and every day, but you get it all at the end of every month. All right, so for a quick breakdown on my Robinhood portfolio, you can actually see that I have over $27,000. All right, now I get 1.8% interest each and every year. So if you do the math, that's about $492 each and every year. If you break it down even further, that's $41 every month. And if you break it down each and every day, that's about $1.36 each and every day. Mind you, this is just cash that I have on Robinhood. This is not money that's invested into stocks or Bitcoin. Now, if I said, hey, you know what, I'm going to take this whole 27,000 and I'm going to buy stocks with it, I can buy the stocks, but I still receive interest for this money for the next 2 days. The same way if I were to sell the stocks, I won't receive any money for the next 2 days. So I started my account within the end of January. So you can see I got paid around $3, close to $4 for this year so far. My next pay period is going to be February 28th, the last day of this month. And so far in the month of February, I received about $11.97. And I find this to be a great way for me to save money, keep up with inflation. And at the same time, as soon as I receive the money, I can reinvest it or just keep it there and gain some interest on that. They also give you a debit card where you also have access to that money where you can withdraw from 75,000 different ATMs for free. And you can actually go on the app and see, hey, where's the nearest ATM that you can use for free next to you? And I actually have that feature, and I see that there's an ATM like within like a good walking distance from where I stay right now. And to actually start with this program, there's no minimum requirement. You can actually have $1 in cash in the Robinhood app and you start getting that 1.8% return every year. So, of course, we're going to have some people out there, well, yeah, how do they give you that money back? What is it that they do to actually allow you to actually get that 1.8% money back? What they do is they take the money that you have available cash, not invested into Bitcoins or stocks, and they take that and they put it into different banks. And since the banks are holding that money for you and you're still able to withdraw, with the ATM card, they say, hey, you know what? We're going to give you 1.8% back. And it's not just with one bank, it's with several banks. Now, you guys may be asking, well, Eli, is that safe? Is that insured? Of course. Now, it is FDIC insured up to a certain amount within each bank. So practically you're assured up to a certain amount. And right now, I don't even have that amount in just one bank versus in each bank. And for some people, they may be like, oh yeah, Matt, you know what? That's great. I'm going to start going into Robinhood right now so I can take advantage of that. Now, here's the downfall of this. If you were to download the Robinhood app, or if you're new to the Robinhood app, you have access to the free stock trade. You'll have access to dividend stocks, to buying dividend stocks, but you're going to be put on a waiting list to actually start getting into the cash management app. I actually unlocked mine sometimes in between January, and it took me some time. And you get to, it's a weird thing. You get to tap on it to actually lower the number you're on the waiting list. But the last time I checked, it was like 1 million people on the waiting list, and they actually accept about, I'll say anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 daily from Monday through Friday, of course. So it's gonna take some time. I've been on a waiting list since July of last year, and I just got accepted in January of this year. And the most awesome feeling was me seeing my number was number 1 on the list out of 1 million people. And I guess I am 1 in a million, and it felt good. For that split second, I was 1 in a million. Oh man. And you guys may be like, oh man, for me to get advantage of this 1.8%, I gotta be on a list, a waiting list out of 1 million people. Well, to be honest with you, you don't even have to be on a waiting list. There's so much online banks that actually offers even higher percentage interest rates on this. So I'll say go definitely shop around, look at different online banks and actually see, hey, which one is best for you? Maybe Robinhood is not good for you, but I'll say shop around. And if you're just going to Robinhood just to take advantage of this, then I'm telling you, it's gonna take some time. All right, but this is one of the reasons I love to use Robinhood, and this is just a plus. And also, they even have a waiting list. I'm even stuck on a waiting list where I can go into fractional sharing. But when it comes to fractional shares, I love using the Cash app. And fractional shares is just pretty much where instead of buying a whole stock, let's say Amazon over $1,000, instead of just buying a whole stock for $1,000, if you don't have the $1,000, you can just up to $1 and be like, hey, you know what? I want to buy a fractional share up to $1 or $2 or $3 or however much you want to put. Minimum is $1. And for that, I use the Cash App investing. And of course, I should do a video on that. But guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you guys found value in this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and also share this content if you guys see fit. And like I said before, if you guys want to start investing with Robinhood and you guys want a free stock for free, you guys just go in the description below and actually check out that link and get one free stock on Robinhood. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Eli yet again, and have a beautiful day.
Why say, my good fellow, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you guys did find this video entertaining or somewhat informational, you guys should also check out my other channel called The Remake, which is more of a comedic side of me. And also consider subscribing to this channel as well, my good fellow. And also check out these videos right here.